From the Beagle Freedom Project, their website portrays the story of Echo the Beagle, who was born only to be used for animal testing. She has lost one of her eyes, and due to years of animal testing and research purposes, she has been left blind as a result. By the end of this speech, I hope I have convinced you all that united, we can work together to end animal testing and animal cruelty and find a better and more humane option. Today, I will explain what animal testing is, what organizations have done to stop it, what policies have been put in place to decrease it, and what we can do in our day-to-day lives to stop this issue. So firstly, let me explain what the issue is. Well, an animal test is any scientific experiment or test in which a live animal is forced to undergo something that is likely to cause them pain, suffering, distress, or lasting harm, and that information is from Cruelty Free International. A big issue with this is that there is no FDA law requiring animal testing, and because it's all up to the manufacturer, and a lot of manufacturers choose animal testing, they choose it because it's cheaper, and a lot of people just find it easier and more reliable than other options. However, these animals in these tests, they are denied freedom, and they are trapped in very small cages, and they are usually killed. So what are some organizations that have been put in place to stop this? Well, firstly, there is the Leaping Bunny. The Leaping Bunny has their own logo, and let me explain that to you. The Leaping Bunny logo is the only internationally recognized symbol guaranteeing consumers that no new animal tests were used in the development of any product displaying it, and that is from leapingbunny.org. So basically, if I were to buy like a cosmetic product, for example, and I were to pick up the product and look at the back, you would hopefully find a little Leaping Bunny logo that would indicate it has not been used in animal testing. As well, another organization that has been put in place to prevent or at least argue against animal testing would be Cruelty Free International. They are an organization that investigates a lot of different companies and manufacturers and sees how they've been using animal testing and basically, blasts them and creates, events and stuff to prevent animal testing, and they share stories of animals similar to Echo's story that have endured animal testing, and they list things that we could do in our lives to help not support animal testing. And then, of course, something that would really prevent animal testing would be for policies to be put in place. There is the Animal Welfare Act. The information I'm about to tell you I got from the Hastings Center, which is a nonpartisan bioethics research institute. The Animal Welfare Act has been put in place since about 1966. It's not a very useful one, but it is something that, kind of regulates things. Basically, it is an act that says that it's protecting certain animals from being used for animal testing, but not all of them. It allows animals such as mice and rabbits and dogs to still be used in animal testing, a bunch of warm-blooded small animals, but other ones are banned. And then a more recent one would be the California Cruelty-Free Cosmetics Act. The information I got from this is from the California Legislative online database, and it states that as of the beginning of this year, January 2020, it bans any manufacturers in the state of California to use animal testing in their making of cosmetic products. And now, what can we do in our personal day-to-day lives? Firstly, we can just not support brands that are using animal testing. If you see in the store a product that does not have the Leaping Bunny logo on it, it is a good idea for us as a consumer not to buy it, because if we do buy it, we are saying, we like this product, you should make more, and then the manufacturer will see the numbers, and will keep continuing to use animal testing because they think it's the best option. Secondly, we can come together and protest. We can go straight to the law and protest and hopefully make a more effective policy from it. And lastly, with that, we can find more alternatives to animal testing. There are alternatives to animal testing, like I mentioned before, where in previous speeches, where you can use like skin cells and do testing on that. And there are other options we could explore, but we can also come up with even more. And to conclude, as of January of 2018, Echo the Beagle, that I mentioned before, has been rescued from her years in animal testing and lives happily with her owner. For all the reasons I have mentioned, our actions can actually make a huge difference, and together we can end animal testing and put a stop to animal cruelty. Today, I have explained actions against animal testing, and I hope that my speech today will help unite us, and together we can all end this issue, end animal testing, end animal cruelty.